It's May 13th. Just got camp set up. We are about to go looking for a pig. Drove up here to a piece of public in Georgia today. We got the next few days off, so we're gonna try to kill us a pig. It's still turkey season. Matter of fact, today's the 13th and the last day's the 15th. But I've got my bow with me, and on the mind is pigs. I want to come up here and try to get a pig down, so we're gonna see if we can't make that happen. My brother Steven's on the way up. He's gonna be about a couple hours behind me. He'll be closer to 7 when he gets here, but we're gonna go out and see if we can't find some good fresh sign, which everything we find is gonna be extremely fresh because they've gotten a pile of rain up here in the last few days, including this morning, which is great. So everything we find is gonna be super fresh. We got a cold front pushing through, so it's gonna drop down to about mid-50s tonight. Then tomorrow night, it's gonna be in the mid-40s, and then Friday night, upper to mid-50s. So perfect, and just, you couldn't ask for better for a middle May archery pig hunt. Doing my favorite kind of scouting, riding the edge of the road looking for fresh sign. We got our first super fresh sign here. Really, really fresh. Obviously really fresh because it was since this morning. That comes mosquitoes. This stuff here, much, much better in my opinion than the deep woods off, in the realm of it doesn't melt plastic, skin safe, you ain't gotta worry about any of that junk, and it works. There's a hog about 80 yards in front. I just seen a hog right about where I'm at. He was about 80 yards in front of me. And he fed into the thicket. Snuck up here. I can hear him in there. Maybe 40 yards from me. This wind is really swirly. I can tell you one thing that is not easy. Carrying this tripod of this camera and trying to sneak in with my bow. That thing looks like a little bear sitting there. Gosh, dog, pigs everywhere. Welcome to the first full day of hunting. We're back in the same spot that we were yesterday evening, and hopefully this morning we're going to have some good activity and we're going to get a pig on the ground. Conditions are beautiful, beautiful clear skies, sun's just coming up. It's 57 degrees, no mosquitoes at the moment, but I know that's going to be changing before long. We'll see what happens this morning. Hopefully, good Lord's got a pig in here somewhere that is going to end up in my crock pot and on my smoker. I don't know how that even happened. I'm just standing here looking and listening. I look over, less than 20 yards to my right, that pig was sitting there rooting in the water. I did not hear him, nothing, until I just looked over and it was right there. So like when I got the camera down, got an arrow in, my wind was cutting right to him, because I wasn't expecting them to be in 6 inches of water rooting around compared to right here in the mud. The good news is I think he saw me and didn't smell me, because he came around this root wad right when I went to get clicked on here, and he looked at me and then tried it off, but he stopped out there and rubbed up, y'all saw, rubbed up against a tree, kind of just, was trying to figure it out, and then just went to that thicket. If he would have smelt me, I think he would have boogied on. I'd much rather them see me than smell me. They get way more spooked out when they smell you versus see. Granted, they freak out when they see you, but smelling is just, it's over when they smell you. I got a coon right here. Got a walla here. Fresh pig tracks. Daggum cow. I don't know if y'all saw that. I skirted the side of him. I didn't think he was going to do that. Squeaking to him, that joker popped out behind this tree 15 yards, but he was facing dead straight on me. I should have waited for him to turn broadside, but in my mind I'm thinking he's about to bolt because I squeaked and he popped right out of this little thicket here of these little small cypress, like 15 yards from me, but he was facing dead at me and trotting, and he got, that's every bit of probably 13 yards, and I'm pulled back and I'm like, turn, and I'm thinking this joker's gonna come right up on me and then boogie on out. I hit him because it skirted him, like literally skirted the side of him, and he spun and then ran. But it didn't, center punch him. So, gosh, dog it. Well, that was cool. He popped out right on the backside of this tree, and about halfway between this cypress knee and there, that's where I shot. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. Probably not, but there's coyote hair on it. Well, like I said, I saw it skint right on the side of him, and he turned because he got hit with it, and then he ran. That's so aggravating. It's one of those things, you're like, you should have waited, Austin, but in that moment, I mean, this is literally like 15 yards, maybe. And he had my location pinned because I squeaked to him, and it's just one of those things that I'm not making an excuse, I'm just saying where my mind was at. Him facing me straight on, you got that big, so to speak, for a coyote to hit him at, and I was expecting him honestly to come more catty-cornered to me around all this thick crap, which would have gave me a good broadside shot, but coming straight on like that, I just had a strong feeling, like as close as he was getting, and I'm, following him, moving, I'm thinking he's going to see me and bolt. So in my mind at that time, I was thinking either try it or he's going to bolt, and that's the end of that, and I'm going to be thinking I should have shot. That's still cutting hair. So we'll shoot this one as our number 1 arrow again. I just bought these. These are the Nap deep cuts with bleeders on them, 150 grains. I wanted to up my weight a little bit. I'm sitting around roughly 470-ish, give or take, grains now. So I like this setup a lot more, and my bow likes it a lot more. So this is what we're sticking with. And I'm curious to see how these single bevels do, going forward. I upped my broadhead weight to 150 just to get a little more weight, primarily for bigger hogs and bigger bear, to get more likelihood of pass-through. My 100 grain muzzies, I had no problems with them, with the thought of killing deer, passing through them, smaller bears, smaller pigs, but I've let several pigs walk because of my concern of not having a pass-through. And with pigs, especially archery equipment, I want to pass through. Back in the quiver, and back to chasing pigs. And by the way, just in case any of y'all might wonder, why didn't you shoot him when he was first right in front of you, broadside trotting? Well, it was because he was so close I couldn't pull my bow back. When I was about to pull it back originally, when he was behind a tree, he popped out beside it right when I was about to pull back. So I figured it was better, especially with my good wind, just to let him pass me, get pulled back, and then squeak at him, try to get a shot, which is what I did. But yeah, if I would have saw him, again, like the pig, if I'd have saw him 5-10 seconds beforehand, I could have got drawn back and, really close broadside. But, oh well. If anything, we sure scared the mess out of one. Camera's not doing it justice, but this entire area of no water is absolutely loaded with rootin'. It is tore up. See that color difference? The one on the left is all murky, the one on the right's not. That's some fresh pig messing with that there. Got hogs, or at least a hog. Just caught a glimpse of it about 40 yards away. I'm not going to move right now because the wind's in my face and I don't see them yet. Oh, there they are. Okay. There's a bunch of piglets. I'm gonna get down here towards the edge of the creek. I don't see any big pig yet. I just see the little ones. Which, I'll definitely take one of those, but there's gotta be some medium-sized ones in there somewhere. Having to play this wind, cutting back and forth here. I see a bigger one in there. Looks to be maybe, 40 to 60 pounds. But it's deeper in. The piglets are closer to me. The other one is further in. I'll be honest with y'all, I'm about to just put this head cam on right here whenever it comes time to getting down to business on one and just doing this. I prefer that camera right there because you get much better zoom in and everything like that. But this camera is knocking me down with my ability to be maneuvering here like I need to. I could have shot one of them real little ones that were, 15 pounds, but I'm not trying to do that. I want to kill a pig, but I'm not that desperate. And then maybe just sit for a little bit. Thank you, Lord. Well, I told you I was going to do it. I put this on and close the distance. I don't know why this pig, the first pig I shot, didn't die quick, because the shot placement looks daggum great. I mean, it could have been maybe, 2 inches further back, maybe, but, she was bleeding out good, and I thought she was going to be dead, but she's sitting there squealing, and y'all saw, then the 2 big ones came in, this sow that I shot, and then a big boar, and I pulled, I know I did, whenever I got on the sow, I pulled, and when I pulled, I shot right through its skull, completely through. It ripped one of my veins off, but completely through the skull, which was wild, and she dropped right there. But that is definitely one of the craziest pig hunts right there that I've had in the realm of what all just happened. Broadhead's got a little ding in it. This is the one that went through the pig's skull. It's got a little ding on this side here. Ripped the fletching off of it, tore the other fletching that's on it. This just went through a pig's skull, completely through, and was sitting this far in a root of an oak tree. That is wild. Y'all can see that was the exit on this one. Flip it over. Okay, so the entrance was a little bit higher than I thought, but that's why. Right there it didn't die. That was the entrance. A little higher than I thought it was. I had it right here. I did hit a little higher than I intended. But even still, that exit, not shabby. Then we had to put one in the head to finish it off. The sow, that's a clean That's a clean on this sow, right through the noggin. Golly. Thank you, Lord. After all the chaos from yesterday evening and this morning, we made up for it. The good Lord definitely added a little bonus for us. I would have been just fine with that piglet, but when this one ran out, there was no way I was letting that opportunity pass by. I hate that I pulled it, you know, that I hit her in the skull and went through, but that shows what a heavier arrow with those broadheads. That is insane. Single bevel, punch right through there. But she's still down, and she's still going in the cooler, and still going to be on the smoker. Thank you, Lord, so much for these pigs. Thank you, pigs. Worked good. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the group of little small pigs was a completely different group, because there was 2 groups yesterday, and I think this was the opposite group, because I'm about 120 yards from where I was, and the 2 big pigs that I saw originally, they did come down this way, but the piglets, they went way under that way, and the time it would have taken them to get all the way down here and then start working their way back up, it's possible, but all the pigs that were in this group looked to be a little bit bigger than the first group. So thank you, Lord, so much for blessing me with these pigs. Thank you, pigs. Great hunt. Broadheads did phenomenal work. Now I got some broadhead sharpening to do and fletching to fix.